Hi everybody, I'm at the mining investment event in Quebec City and I'm here with Keith Henderson from Latin Metals. Now, what the hell is Latin Metals? I told you I was going to say it.
I love it. It's a prospect generator.
All right.
It's not a new idea, but not everybody that does it very well. So the basic idea is if you walk into Vancouver, you look at all the mining and exploration companies, they find projects and they go and raise some money and you buy some of those shares and you've got some shareholding in the company, but then they fail because it's really high risk, really difficult. People fail all the time, that's okay. They keep raising money, they do it again and again and again. 5 years later, your shares are worth nothing. You own like 0.000% of the company and you don't know why you invested in the first place, you've forgotten, and that's fine. So instead of diluting our shareholders constantly, we really minimize that. And then we do asset level dilution. So, we do the bit that we do well, that is our intellectual property, is finding the right kinds of projects that are going to be attractive to bigger companies. We do a little bit of work. Typically we do some cheap surface related work. We define some targets. If we can do it, we'll actually put a drill permit together because that makes it very attractive. And then big companies come to us and say, well, can we option in on your project? And we go, yes. And from then on, they spend all the money, they take all the risks, technical, they take all the high risk dollars for drilling, and we do nothing except watch, essentially.
So in essence, you're in the mining sector, but you're really in the real estate sector.
Kind of, yeah. We're solving people's problems. Big companies, they wake up one day, the instructions come down from a big high office somewhere and go, this year, we're going to be looking for copper in Argentina. You go, okay. We don't have any projects in Argentina and we don't have any for copper. So they start looking and they find companies like us, and we've done that hard work. We find the project
it a little bit.
Yeah, we've done a little bit. We know there's something decent there. We've got a permit in place that's really helpful, and they go, okay, let's make a deal with Latin Metals, and that's how we get in.
And so I'm guessing just by the name, most of your projects are in Latin America. Are we talking about North America, Central America, or strictly South America? So
South America, actually,
Chile, Peru, Bolivia.
Only Peru and Argentina at this point.
Okay.
We're not going to go into Chile anytime soon. We've got tons of experience in Argentina and Peru. We got lots of projects. We continue to get more projects. Like as projects go out to partners, we got to keep more projects coming in so that we can get more partners. And in that model, there's no limit to how big we can become. It's not going to cost us any more money. We don't need to raise any more money. We just keep feeding projects in. We keep getting new partners. The more partners we get, the more money we have coming in, because we take cash off these people every year.
Okay.
And so, this year we run the company, let's say, for a little under 2 million. This year we raised 1.3 to supplement what we didn't already have coming in as cash.
Oh my God.
Next year, depending on how some things work out, we may not need to raise money at all. So any financing that we do could potentially be the last one. And you know what happens when you don't have to finance. Everyone's got to come and buy your shares, and that's what really helps in the
Everybody's happy.
Yeah, it's great.
No, and so you mentioned that you have a project right now in Argentina. What kind of mineral are we talking about?
So the Anglo Gold project, unsurprisingly, is gold dominated. It's a high sulfidation system. What does that mean? It means they're looking for a large discovery of high-grade gold.
Okay.
They've had a good track record in the past of discovering things exactly like that in Colombia. They think they bring a great deal of proprietary knowledge to this area. And they basically saw the kinds of rocks on the project that they like to see and that they've seen in Colombia, and now they want to drill. And drilling will come in due course this year. They're still working on drill permitting, but hopefully it gets done this year. We see drilling before the end of the year. That combined with our copper project and one other gold project, we had hoped to see about $19 million spent by our partners during this year.
Okay.
Contrasting very heavily with the $1.3 million that we just raised, so a 19-to-1 ratio. That's great value, isn't it?
It's a great value, and it's like you said, it's kind of a unique approach that we don't get to see often in most of these events. And for the investors, how do you bring them in? Because I know that you spoke about diversification of the portfolio. The other companies will do the heavy lifting, but still, there's always a risk factor going like, we're going to Argentina. For a lot of people, Argentina may scare them.
Yeah.
I lived in Argentina. I understand Argentina, very friendly jurisdiction, but it's how do you get those retail investors in? What's your angle, if I may ask?
So I basically, for investors, I have to go for people who are going to be patient, because I knew when I started this that it was going to take me 2 or 3 years to get to the point where I had partners in and they were ready to drill.
Okay.
I knew there were steps to be taken. I knew it was going to take time. You can't rush permitting. You've got to do it right. You've got to get it exactly right, or else the project will ultimately fail and communities will be unhappy with what you're doing. So I knew I needed time. And so I went to people who I knew would have that kind of patience. Like, we've got 45% sitting with management and board. So we're pretty patient.
Yeah.
That takes care of half the stock. And then the rest of it is sitting with, I took brokers and their clients and people that I knew would really understand what we were doing and would say, okay, yeah, we might have to wait 2 or 3 years, but this will work, and we're there and we're in. And so I've largely been able to secure that kind of shareholder base.
And also the fact that you're holding the stock really tight, and you're controlling the liquidity, so therefore there's not big swings on the day-to-day trading. So that's also an added value where you can tell your shareholders, like, no, this is a perfect situation for a stock to be illiquid, because you get to manage the temperaments of the market.
Yeah, it can't be too illiquid, and maybe we were too illiquid a couple of years ago, but Alicia Patterson, our VP Investor Relations, has done a terrific job in kind of getting liquidity up, and we see a lot of people in the market now buying that we don't know who they are, and that's kind of the best possible place to be. So I really like that. Yeah, I think liquidity will come, like when there's nothing for sale, essentially. And when the successes come, that's when we'll see success in the company overall. And that's what we hope for.
That's really, that's what I liked about coming to the event in Quebec. You get to meet different companies and different ideas. And this one is, it's interesting. It's worth following the story. So your stock is traded on which exchanges?
Venture and OTCQB in the States.
Super. And the name of the company is?
Latin Metals.
Latin Metals.
LMS TSXV.
Hey, it's a pleasure talking to you, Keith.
Thanks very much indeed.
Take care.
Take care. Cheers.
Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and comment down below what you thought of the video. Don't forget to watch our latest video right over there. Click it, come on, I know you want to. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!